Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Kozmik Krooz'r. This was created by Bally Midway in 1982. And it's a really weird little game that's not altogether too great. You control this little green alien that makes an appearance in the sequel called WACKO. But this is the first game, and there weren't any games after that, fortunately. WACKO's better than this for sure. But all you have to do is move up to the top of the screen where the mothership is. And we'll look at the control panel. You have a trigger to move your ship. You have a knob that aims your laser cannon, and you press it in to activate a shield, and there's a trigger on the joystick to fire. Now, sorry about the green border here, but I had to use Bandicam. If I didn't use Bandicam, the screen would be all shrunk because I had to have background on this, and the background involves like the moons and the stars in the background and the mothership, and the mothership is important to see in this game. You don't have to have it, but it makes more sense that it's there. And with MAME using artwork, the screen might shrink. So that's what happened here. So I had to use Bandicam, and we have a green border there. But the goal is just to reach the top of the screen where that tractor beam is, and you just touch it with your little alien's UFO and keep doing that, and eventually the mothership will spit you back out and you'll earn bonus points. And yeah, you can shoot the enemies in 8 different directions. Turn the knob and you'll aim your laser cannon. You have a second and a half or so of invincibility right when you start at the bottom. That's all you have to do, just reach that tractor beam. It may not be on right when you get there, but give it a half second and it'll reappear. If you sit around and keep shooting enemies, eventually something will appear and try to kill you. So don't take too damn long. You can get a handful of enemies first, though, for some extra points. So you get a bonus for the levels that you, for the amount of times that you made it to the ship. And eventually you'll see these fusion symbols, and when you shoot them, they'll destroy all enemies on screen at once. And sometimes the fusion symbols start out as this blue icon, and nothing happens when you shoot the blue icon, but you have to wait for it to turn into a fusion symbol. And that's all the game is, really. There's a fusion symbol. And there will be some sort of space witch that flies by that you can shoot for 2,500 points. You have a shield, as I mentioned before, and when you activate it, you lose power to it. There's 100 points of it. And later on, we'll look at me using the shield a lot more. Maybe in MAME, the game is not working right because your shield gets 100% refilled after each time that you reach the tractor beam. And that's kind of messed up because you can get all the way to the tractor beam almost every time without running out of shield power. Oops, I think I got killed before I could touch the tractor beam. Maybe I didn't. And now there will be a bonus round every once in a while, and your goal is to get 4 different objects and bring them back to your ship. And in the meantime, this comet leaves trails that you can't get through, complicating your return to your ship. And on one of the rocks is a junkyard man, and he'll bitch at you, and this will cost you time. That's the guy. And see, in the meantime, I've been blocked return to my ship, so the round will end. If you succeed, you will get an extra life. You get extra lives at certain point totals in the game, I believe. And there's that space witch again, and now we have asteroids or something. You can shoot behind yourself. That is a black hole, I think. That's that purple thing, and that will make you lose control of your ship for a while. And now we have these stars or something that you can run into, and you can shoot them out of your way. Oops, crap. I guess I have one more ship. Two more. There we go. But yeah, you have enough shield to last usually all the way to the tractor beam. Oh crap! I just missed getting it. Well, that's Kozmik Krooz'r by Bally Midway in 1982, and I got first place, so I put in my initials. You only get 2 of them, which was unfortunately common in the Marvin Glass era of Bally Midway games. And Marvin Glass created a number of, or produced a number of Bally Midway games in the early 80s. Tapper and Domino Man, to name a couple. But, yeah, there was a sequel to this called WACKO, and it was better than this, for sure. It was still no great shakes as far as I remember. But, we'll have a look at me completing the bonus round. And yeah, you have to move fast, or else that comet will prevent you from returning to your ship with the trails that you can't get through. Now yeah, let's take a look at me using that shield to maximum effect, so I can reach the friggin' tractor beam pretty much every time. I remember seeing this in arcades. It was not very good. I remember reading about it in video game magazines and saying, yeah, it wasn't very good, and it's not. So all you got to do is go up to that tractor beam, and yeah, you get your tractor or your shield energy restored all the way when you reach the tractor beam. That's messed up. I think that might not be present in the arcade game. But yeah, MAME did not initially have that background of the ship that you're getting to with the tractor beam, and it was confusing in the gameplay. And I finally was able to get that background. And here I'm gonna just make it. Just gotta get that last thing, and try not to let that junk man see ya. And there's my extra life. Well, that is Kozmik Krooz'r by Bally Midway in 1982. This is Crazy Calamity saying thanks for watching Kozmik Krooz'r by Bally Midway in 1982, with the sequel WACKO coming the same year. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the hot weather coming up. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.